want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Listen, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure and hit that subscribe button if you guys like the content I provide on a daily basis. I definitely want to thank you guys for hitting that like button for me. Had a lot of likes. The goal is 1,000 likes a video. Help me grow the channel. Take 2 seconds, hit that like button. Supports the channel. I appreciate everybody doing so. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Green day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency up at $241 billion. Bitcoin at 87.81. Bitcoin's kind of been basically just ranging for most of the day today. So this is a Bitcoin daily chart. Now we've got the 200 SMA as overhead resistance, and this is really the big test. You can see back here, you know, the price action when we had that big run up from 7,400 up to 10,300. We broke above the 200 SMA for a period of time. 200 is this yellow line, right? Simple moving average, 200 daily simple moving average. So now here we are again. Can we break back above it? Now the 200 simple moving average is basically curving lower, right? So, you know, technically bearish sign as far as that goes, but this is a real test. Right now we're flagging on the daily. Up here close to 70 on the RSI, which you got a rising wedge on the daily. But will we get a little bit of a move to the upside first? Let's look at the 4-hour chart. There's some kind of conflicting signals here. You've got a rising wedge, okay? 68% chance that we break to the downside here out of this rising wedge. The one time you see rising wedges break more often to the upside is these rounded bottoms. Or the easy thing here is buy the breakout, right? It's that easy. If you're not in Bitcoin, buy the breakout. Keep your stop loss below this pattern. And there's a bull flag in here, you know, so we might run up and then break lower. But some type of a retrace at some point is completely normal to think is in the cards. Again, all eyes are on Bitcoin. I want to share some of these comments with you. So one gentleman hit me up today and he says, Chris, it just keeps going up. I can't believe it. I can't believe how big of a difference I see in my trading since joining your group, brother. Thank you so much. I've got a lot to learn, but you know, again, this is as much as people make in a week where he lives. So he's up 60%. This person stated, joining your group was the best decision I made in the last 30 days. There's no way to thank you enough for all the help. This is like a family. There's a ton of support, and it's a good ecosystem that's taught me so much. So grateful. Listen, ETC, since I posted this, midterm hold setup up 121%. I talked to you guys about this on YouTube. Go BTC up 50%, and again, headed higher currently. So again, tons of gains in the cryptocurrency trading group. If you guys want to join the group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto, you get 20% discount if you pay for 6 months. You get a 30% discount if you pay for the year and an additional month for free. If you pay with a card monthly, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. If you're not making a ton of money in this market right now, think about doing something a little bit different. So this is the overall Bitcoin market dominance. So essentially, Bitcoin market dominance has topped out a little bit. Right now, the price action is down here at the support level, about 67.5%. So if this support level breaks, these altcoins are going to perform a lot better. Now, the RSI is pretty low, so you might get a bounce here and then a continuation lower, but potentially this descending triangle continues to play out and we do get a break to the downside. There's not very much support over here on the VPVR either, so it's a quick drop down. And again, these altcoins will take off. Justin Sun tweeted, Tron community will launch a new decentralized stablecoin backed by TRX and BTT. What's the new name for this stablecoin? I'll tell you what, crypto Twitter, crypto anything, crypto social media. It's like a bunch of freaking, it's like Troll Central. This person calls it, he said, what should you call it? The People's Bank of China. Justin Sun is a scammer, you newbies. Tron fixed, another person said. Somebody said, scam face, shiz coin, beat me to it. Like these people, garbage coin, horse shiz, wanker, scam coin, like troll after troll after troll. This guy gets it hard, man. Listen, one thing about our space, boy, I'll tell you what, people are calling people out like crazy. At the end of the day, hey man, Justin Sun's a billionaire for a reason. Rumors are circulating that the Fed is going to announce an effort to digitize the dollar this week. This would be similar to China's effort to digitize the yuan. Whether the rumor is true or not, the Fed should absolutely digitize the dollar. Here's why.
Yeah, look, if I'm the United States government sitting it from a rational seat, I think that they should tokenize the dollar immediately, right? If you look at China, they're tokenizing their currency. There's other countries that will follow. What's going to happen is there's not going to be a competition between digital and non-digital currencies. Every currency will be digital. What we're going to have is a competition of monetary policy. And if all of a sudden, let's say China has a digital yuan and we don't have a digital currency, it will be much more accessible for people to buy the Chinese yuan in other parts of the world than the US dollar. And so you might see higher levels of adoption of the Chinese yuan than the US dollar. So if we can tokenize or digitize the dollar fast and drive that adoption globally, we've got a chance to keep that as the global reserve currency.
But
now,
to Joe's point, why would you own Bitcoin if you could own the US dollar?
I ultimately believe that people are going to opt for something that is not manipulatable, is not seizable, is not censorable.
Not debasable.
Not debasable, et cetera. And so I think people are going to continue slow at first, but over time, more and more people will choose a currency that a government does not control.
Not manipulatable Bitcoin. Not manipulate. Now, truthfully, Bitcoin's hard to manipulate from a macro perspective. Like obviously, like these big swings on the shorter time frames happen all the time. I definitely think China has a leg up on the U.S. because they've got a digital currency. The digital dollar is coming. Watch, the United States is going to step up. Eric Voorhees says, this is a Shapeshift CEO. He says the dollar is already digital. Do you think the number in your bank account is a tally on paper of the vault? When you pay somebody with your credit card, do you imagine a shipment of bills initiated behind the scenes? USD and Bitcoin are both digital. One is scarce, and that's exactly right. They print dollars like crazy. Bitcoin, there's a finite supply. Moon ready, guys. This single factor suggests Bitcoin's rally is far from over. The idea here is there's been a ton of selling pressure, and basically the price has been holding at this level. Now, another person stated, when the price holds during aggressive selling, it's typically a bullish sign for Bitcoin. So again, on lower time frames, we've had some big selling pressure and the price hasn't budged yet. This is a 2-week chart for Bitcoin, and this person stated, hey, the green line here, after it broke out, everything went parabolic, and this was about $600 Bitcoin. Now this person's basically showing that if we can get past 11,500, $160,000 Bitcoin is in the cards. Now it's going to take some time. End of 2021, he thinks. You think we can do that? What do you guys think? Leave me a comment in the comment box. I see this all the time, and I want to make sure you guys understand this. Some random just buying 397 Bitcoins. So here's 397 Bitcoin. Now, this is not one person, okay? This is at 8,700. When you're putting in buys and sells, you don't want to use round numbers because you'll be stacked, right? Your buy and sell orders will stack with other people if you use a common round number, right? So I always add like a couple odd numbers in there, 8,700 and 5 and 2 pennies. You don't necessarily want to have your order stacked with other people, so consider random odd numbers. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, PureVPN right now, if you go to the page initially, it's going to give you this price of $4.16 a month. However, if you sit on this page for a second and wait, they're going to offer you a huge discount. Okay, here it is. You'll miss an insane 82% off. So then get started. So there's a link in the description. If you haven't signed up for a VPN, you want to use regular Binance.com in the United States, you can sign up with this VPN turned on. If you want to use BitMEX, Bybit, I use PureVPN all the time. A virtual private network. It's safe, it's secure. Anything I'm doing in crypto, I want to make sure I'm protected. So again, there's a link in the description. It does support the channel. It's Bitcoin SV enters top 5 on Pretty Genius wash trading play. What they're saying is not everybody thinks that all this massive movement by Bitcoin SV was a result of organic trading volume. So there's a cryptocurrency entrepreneur that's basically claiming that Calvin Ayre, one of Bitcoin SV's biggest proponents, has engineered the pump with a sophisticated wash trading scheme involving Bitcoin Cash mining. So the idea is the mechanics of BSV pump are getting pretty interesting. I've been watching this develop for days. No one but Calvin is mining BSV. Adding more hash doesn't get him more BSV. So he deploys hash on Bitcoin Cash a couple weeks ago, unknown miner with like 60%. And then you get this huge run up. They're basically saying, hey, the data just doesn't add up here. Investors pumped $608 million into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency funds in a record year. The firm says 2019 was the biggest year on record, with yearly investment into its products reaching $607 million. Institutions are here. Tezos releases mainnet Tez faucet for development purposes. So you can go over here and acquire Tez for development and testing purposes. Enter a Tezos address and complete the CAPTCHA. And you basically go to faucet.tezos.com. The faucet releases 0.01 Tez every 10 seconds. And we go over here to the website. Welcome to the Tezos Foundation's faucet. Now it says here, this is real mainnet Tez and has a market value. Please drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. The faucet's turned on, everybody. Cross-chain CDP platform Kava allocates $1.1 million for first quarter grants. Kava Labs is a core developer of crypto loans and stablecoin platform Kava. They announced this huge allocation in grants in 2020. Now this is built on Cosmos SDK. So Kava's mainnet launched back in November of 2019. So Kava making moves. This is an executive summary. This is from Fundstrat. And basically it says, it gives you a long list of reasons why IOTA is undervalued. Basically saying that right now it's discounted at about 44%. So they're thinking IOTA is going to go higher. Coinbase adds support for Cosmos Atom token. So this is regular. Coinbase has added Atom. Atom's had a move today higher recently. The ripple effect. MoneyGram stock shoots up 22%. Will XRP follow suit? I remember when MoneyGram took off, when Ripple first bought into MoneyGram, I think it went up like 500%. You know, XRP really didn't move at that point. Will it move now? Hopefully for XRP holders. Ripple spent $170,000 lobbying President Trump's staff on blockchain and cryptocurrency in 2019. Now, my question is, where do they get the money? I mean, good for Ripple. You know, lobby the president. I mean, that's how the banks do it. World economy would collapse if the city of London stopped laundering money, says HSBC whistleblower. Basically, drug money saved banks in global crisis, claims UN advisor. Drugs and crime chief says $352 billion in criminal proceeds was effectively laundered by financial institutions. Makes crypto look like the golden child. $352 billion. Man, that banks know where the money's at. Listen. So Zcash, ZDK roll out private transactions on smartphones. So check that out if you're big into Zcash. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow.